All right, today's math video is going to be all about volume using real-world examples. I always love when we talk about real-world examples because a lot of times some of the math that we learn is not really practical in our real life. Well, volume, area, and perimeter are those things that you kind of have to use all throughout your life. And you'll see what I mean in just a minute when I give you some problems that really could be things that you have to deal with later on in life. And it comes in really handy if you know how to find the volume. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to talk about the volume of your cereal box. So let's say that you want to know really how much cereal is in your cereal box. Well, let's say that the length of the cereal box is 25 centimeters, the width of the cereal box is 9 centimeters, and the height of the cereal box is 30 centimeters. How am I going to know how much cereal is in the box? Well, we have our handy dandy volume formula, which is length times width times height. And I have my length, width, and height right here. How convenient. Now all I have to do is plug it in. 25 times 9 times 30. All right, so 25 times 30 gives me 750. And 750 times 9 is 6,750 centimeters cubed. That's a lot of cereal. All right, let's talk about a building. This is important if you maybe think about trying to be an architect or an engineer when you get older, because it's going to be important for you to know the volume inside of a building, because that helps you figure out how many people can safely fit inside the building at once. So let's talk about volume of a building. Pause the video, solve this one on your own, and replay the video when you're ready to talk to me. Okay, length times width times height. Don't you ever forget it. The length is 15, the width is 12, and the height is 14. So let's start with 15 times 12. 15 times 12 is 180 times 14 gives me a total of 2,520 meters cubed. I bet you are getting so much practice using standard algorithm right now. All right, let's talk about some ice cubes. I want to know what the volume of an ice cube is. I need to know how much space is that ice cube really taking up in my glass of water, because I am tracking my nutrition and I want to know how much water I'm really drinking a day. So I want to know without the ice cubes. So I got to figure out what is the volume of one of those ice cubes that I'm putting in my glass of water. Pause the video and figure out what the volume of the ice cube is. All right, length, width, and height. 9 times 9 times 9. I really hope you can see the difference, because this is a very common mistake that I know many of you probably made. You just said, oh, they're all 9. There's 3 of them. 9 times 3. I want you to say to yourself right now, this is not the same thing. I waited for you to say it. This is not the same thing. You cannot say 9 times 3 is the same thing as 9 times 9 times 9. Because we know right now 9 times 3 is 27. Let's figure out what 9 times 9 times 9 is, and you can really see the difference. So we know 9 times 9 is 81. And 81 times 9 is 729. Now tell me for a second, is on any planet 729 the same thing as 27? It is not. So if you did 9 times 3, that would have been a huge mistake that you could have avoided if you just took the time to really think about it and to think if that made sense. So the volume of this ice cube is 729 millimeters cubed. All right, it is now time for your quiz. Congratulations. Get onto Canvas and take that quiz. Make sure that you're really paying attention to what the questions are asking you. Good luck.